Good morning or afternoon, whatever. I don't know. Um, a couple days since I posted because I was at Army Reserve duty, hence the haircut. Courtesy of my wife because establishments are expensive, and instead of paying $25 for someone else to cut my hair, my wife can do it for free. Yeah. So anyway, um, it's been a it's been a couple of days. Work got me stressing. Army got me stressing. Just life. That's what it is. It's life, right? But slowly, well, not really slowly. It's just kind of hitting me like a freaking freight train. That happiness is not everywhere. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm saying. I am just so freaking tired. I had a very long weekend, and typically what I do on the weekends after my long day of work in the corporate world, or government, contracting and whatnot, is I use the weekend to de-stress, unwind, spend time with the family, kids play sports, go to church, whatever, right? Watch some football. Didn't happen this weekend. No, because I had Army stuff to do. And I love the Army. I'm like this close to retirement, right? Cool. But I didn't get a chance to unwind. So what happens? I work all weekend, and then I get up in the morning to more bull stuff. All right? I'm trying to watch my language here because I don't know what the algorithms are on the various sites that I post. If foul language is whatever, has to be friendly in some respects. I'm not really sure. My channel is not directed to kids, so I don't know what really that is. If you know, please comment. Let me know, DM me, whatever it is that you want to do to give me a heads up and maybe a helping hand. That'd be great. Just so last week I had a meeting, and I'm not going to give details on stuff because I'm just not gonna do that, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. But discussing with somebody that I work with, the term rock drill came up. Okay, if you're in the military, you have an idea what the rock drill is. So for those who don't, a rock drill is basically you're given a task. A rock, for example, is like, bring me a rock. Your supervisor, your boss, whoever, the person that you report to says, bring me a rock. Okay? Then you go and get a rock. You bring it to them as, here you go. Not that kind of rock. I want a different kind of rock. Hurry up and go get me a rock. You have this amount of time to bring me another rock. Okay, well, what kind of rock do you want? Oh, they respond by, you should know what a rock is. You've done this long enough. Just go get me a rock. Okay, so you go get a rock, and you bring it back, and what happens? That's the wrong damn rock. Whoa, okay, so do you want a round rock? Do you want a square rock? Do you want a limestone? Do you want a boulder? Do you want, one that has stuff growing on it? Do you want to have stuff growing in it? Do you want a polished rock? Do you want a clump of cement? What do you want? I want a rock that I can use to show this person. Okay, that's a little bit more helpful. So you go, you do it the best you can, you search high and low, you Google, you do whatever, and you bring them another rock. It's like, that is not what I want. And they pull out their pocket or whatever. This is the kind of rock that I want. This is what I expected from you. In your mind, you're like, well, why the hell didn't you say something? And by the way, if you already had a rock, why didn't you use the one you already have? That's a rock drill. The corporate world does that a lot too. Okay? Government contracting, government civilian, private industry, all of them. They all have their own version of a rock drill, and supervisors use that. Now, some of them use that test, so to speak, to determine if you can provide them something of quality that they can use in the organization or for a project that they're working on. Others just use it to see really what your value is overall with whatever industry that you're a part of. Communications, finance, construction, whatever, right? It's all pretty much, it can all use a similar whatever, right? A similar concept. The problem with that is it gets very frustrating because they're like, okay, these are the types of rocks that I've used in previous jobs that have worked just fine. And I know this is a new organization. I know this is a different environment. I know this is a different place. But when you tell me to bring you a rock, unless you give me explicit instructions that is different than what I've been used to for however many days, weeks, months, years, decades, whatever, I'm going to bring you what I know of a rock. This is the rock that I've used. Okay. And if I try to explain it, well, that's not what we're used to. Blah, blah. No, me personally, between you, me, and the fence post of however many people are going to watch this video, I don't care. All right? Maybe things need to change. Or maybe we need to be open to other possibilities and concepts and whatever. Now, if this does not meet the specific parameters that someone who has a bigger test than you has given you, and I have not yet seen those parameters because either you didn't share them with me or maybe I missed them because that is possible, whatever. And I'm not saying me specifically, I mean me as in like you were in my shoes or whatnot, right? We are the ones tasked to bring the rock. Then why mad? You know what I mean? Ugh, my nose. So that's kind of a situation that I may or may not be in. So, is what it is. All right. Eventually, you're going to get a rock. Okay. And it could be a very nice, shiny piece of granite, or it could be a frozen turd. Whatever, right? It is what it is. And sometimes you're just like, the issue and the concern that a lot of people have is staying motivated. Being able to say, okay, fine, that's the rock you need. That's the rock from now on you are going to receive. Cool. Okay? Then, all of a sudden, you see other people told to bring them a rock. And in your opinion, the rock that they bring may or may not be as good as the rock that you originally brought, right? But guess what? That rock is just fine. That rock is usable. That rock can be developed into something else. That rock can be turned into a coaster or a wonderful thing or what, who knows, right? And I'm just kind of rambling on here, but you're like, wait a minute. My rock was just fine, but you turned it down, you threw it back at me. But this rock is, in your opinion, not as good as the first rock, but it's quality. It's usable. It meets what the needs are for the time. I don't know. Maybe you can explain it. Who knows? I don't know if it's favoritisms or nepotism or whatever ism that is going on in that specific situation, in that environment, organization, whatnot. Who knows? But maybe you guys have similar stories that you can share that helps my eventual growing community for that. So that said, I just wanted to share the rock drill rant, so to speak, with y'all. Other videos are coming very soon, and some other news is coming up, and I will share that with you in a future video. Gotta try to keep you wanting more if you do. There you go. So that's my venting for the day, or for the moment. Hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that you have ways to help cope and to improve your mental capabilities and your, oh God, help me find the words here, people. Like, help to refocus yourself and to drive on in your daily tasks and what you need to get done to pay the bills and all that. So, okay. Well, thanks again. We'll talk soon. And I got another email. Yay. Well, yeah, whatever. That's fine. All right. Thank you. Have a good one.